Good morning and welcome to Saxon Math 3, Lesson 93. We are going to pull out 3 pages. Oh, I did it backwards. We have a subtraction fact sheet that says 93 on it. A multiplication sheet says 93 at the bottom. And then we have Lesson 93, A and B. I pull them out because it's easier for me to be able to show you. Okay, we are just going to start on lesson 93A. Today's lesson is telling time to the minute, which we will do on side A and side B together. And then we'll do side A and we'll go over telling time to the nearest minute. Okay? All right, let's start with number 1. A pie has 8 equal pieces. Bob ate 3/8 of the pie, Linda ate 1/8 of the pie, and Marilyn ate 2/8 of the pie. What do we know with that information? If 8 is at the bottom, we know that there are 8 total pieces, even though it told us in the beginning, and it tells us to divide it in 8 equal pieces at the end. Based on the information that it just gave us, we do know that it's divided into 8 equal pieces because 8 is the denominator, which is on the bottom of the fraction. So let's divide our circle into 8s. Half, quarters, sixth, eighths. Half, quarters, sixth, eighths. Write the first initial of each child's name in the pieces that they ate. All right. So we'll start with Bob, and he ate 3 pieces. So I'm gonna put B in the first one, second one, and third one. Right? So B is gonna go here, here, and here because Bob ate 3/8 of the pie. Linda ate 1, so let's put L in one of those. I'm gonna put it below Bob. And then Marilyn ate 2/8 of the pie. So we're gonna put M and an M. So we should have BBB, 1 M, 2 M's and 1 L. 2 M's, 3 B's, 1 L. And what fraction part of the pie is left for John? Well, how many slices are blank? 2. So what fraction is left for John? 2/8. That's right. So 2/8. And I'm going to go ahead and put J in those 2 spaces. All right. Number 2, I have 3 $1 bills, which is $3. And I have 4 $100 bills. How much money do I have? I have a dollar sign first, the number 4, because I have 4 $100 bills. I have no 10s, and then I have 3 1s. 4 100s, no 10s, and 3 1s. All right, number 3. Peter was born in 1931. Nils was born in 1965. Anna was born in 1952. How old will each person be on this year's birthday? Right. I'm going to go ahead and do this on the whiteboard here because I would like you guys not to be confused. We are in the year 2020. Let's start with Peter. Peter was born in 1931. Same year my father-in-law was born, so I kind of know the answer to that. All right, we're going to draw. All right, so we cannot take 1 from 0. If we have nothing to take from, we can't take from that. So we're going to borrow from this 2. We're going to make the 2 a 1, and we're going to make the 0 a 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. All right? We cannot take 3 from 1. If we only have 1, we can't take away 3. I hear some of you whom I adore when you guys are going, well, we can do negatives, but we can't do negatives, right? Especially when we're talking about birth dates. All right? So we're going to take from 20. We're going to make 20 19. We're going to borrow 1 from that and make this 11. And then 11 minus 3 equals 8. So Peter is 89. All right, let's do this again. Text 2, 0, whoops. I'm gonna give myself some space here this time. And Nils was born in 1965. All right, I'm gonna go back to drawing, right? We are subtracting, by the way. All right, again, we cannot take 5 from nothing, so we're gonna borrow from the 2 and make it a 1, make this a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. We're gonna borrow from 20. We're gonna make that 19 and make this an 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. Right? And 19 and 19 cancel each other out because when you have 19 pieces of candy and you take 19 pieces away, you will have 0 candies. All right, so now we know that Nils is 55. Anna was born in 1952. Let's go to text. 2, 0, 2, 0. And she was born in 1, 9, 5, 2, right? 1952. All right, we're going to draw. We're going to do this together. And we're going to do 10 minus 2 is 8. 11 minus 5 is 6. And 19 minus 19 is 0. So she is 68 years old. Years, years, years. Remember I taught you guys in school where we did abbreviations, weeks and years? I just went ahead and abbreviated 89 YRS, 55 YRS, and 60, what was she? Oh, I'm down here. And 68 YRS. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, use the pictograph to answer these questions. All right, we have lunch boxes. Let's see if you can see this. I don't know. We have lunch boxes. How many lunch boxes does this equal? All right, if we look at this, it's missing half of the handle. So we're going to say that it equals half, right? So put 1 over 2. Okay, you see that? Equals half. All right. The next question, how many pink lunch boxes are there? There are blue, pink. Pink has 1 full one, oh, and then a half. So pink has 1 and 1/2, right? You guys see that? Pink has 1 and 1/2. All right, the next question. How many more yellow lunch boxes are there than blue? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. We have 2 full blues. I'm going to cross those out, and now I'm going to cross off 2 full yellows. So how many more yellows are there? 1, 2, 3. The answer will be 3. Oh, whoops. I didn't know there was another lunchbox question. How many lunch boxes are shown on this graph altogether? Well, we have 2 blues, right? We have 5 yellows and 1.5. So 5 plus 3 is 8.5 lunch boxes. So there are a total of 8.5 lunch boxes in this pictograph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. All right, and if we had 2 halves, what would that be? 1, that's right. All right, anyway. All right, it's 28 minutes past 4 in the morning. We are now going to learn our lesson at this moment. For those of you who know, you can go ahead and skip over. For those of you who would like to know, you can just stay here. We have a clock, and each number on the clock represents a minute. Number 1 represents how many minutes? 5. And as we go through the clock all the way to 12, what does each whole number represent? It represents 5. So let's go ahead and put 5 on the other side of 1, right? I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to write those. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, whoops, 50, 55, and we're going to put 2 zeros because we don't actually go to 60. We go to 0 at 12 o'clock. All right, did you guys do that? I'll wait a minute for you to get that done. All right. So it's 28 minutes past 4 in the morning. 28 is closest to 30 or 20. Closest to 30. But there is a number in between that we can look at. What number is that? In between 20 and 30, counting by fives, 25. That's correct. So let's go to our clock where we've written 25, which should be at the number 5. We're going to count 3 lines over. 1, 2, 3. We're going to, it says show that time on the clock. I'm going to do the long hand. All right, my long hand's not really straight to it. That's my minute hand. And it said 28 minutes past 4. So we'll point towards 4. All right. I counted 3 from 25 because 25 plus 3 equals 28. So 1, 2, 3. Each line equals 1 minute, but we know each whole number equals 5 minutes, okay? So I went to the third. Remember, the minute hand is longer than the hour hand. The hour points to 4 or in between 4 and 5 because we're getting closer to 5 o'clock. And that's what it should look like. And then it says, show the time and then write the digital time. 4:28. And it's in the morning, so is it AM or PM? AM. And it should look like that. All right. Find the sums. I can do this on here. We'll do a whiteboard again. Let me clear these, clear all drawings. I'm going to go to text, and we are looking at dollars of $297. And I'm going to do the spaces again. I like that. 97 decimal. Remember your decimal. And we are adding to it 624 decimal and 28. We're going to draw, makes it quicker and easier. All right, and this is adding. So 5 plus 8 equals, that's right, 13. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 5, 6. Okay, decimal. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 9 is 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 6 is 9. Remember your dollar sign? And we have $921.63. Space. Whoops. Space. 7, 7, 3. Decimal. 51. Dollar sign. 346. Space. Decimal. 9 space 5. All right. Going on to the next one. And we are adding again because we're finding the sums, which means to add. 1 plus 5 is 6. 5 plus 9 is 14. The one here, remember your decimal. We're going to keep those in line, right? 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 4 is 12, and 1 plus 3 is 4. And our dollar sign. $420 decimal and 46 cents. You guys did great. Let's go over to side B and let's do number 5 together, right? So stop share, go to side B, and let's do number 5 together. What did I do with my pencil? My pencil. I've lost my pencil. All right, it's 37 minutes past 3. All right. Write the digital time in the afternoon. 3:37 a.m. or p.m. In the afternoon, it is p.m. Okay. Now, go ahead and just so you know, for your own benefit, let's do the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and we can stop right there because we're looking for 37 minutes past 3. So we're at 7. 7 times 5 is 35, and we're looking for 37 minutes. So we're going to count 1 line, 2 lines. So we're going to go to that second line, darken the line, draw our minute to that line, and then draw our hour in between 3 and 4. Okay? And we're doing this to the minute. So in order to do that, we must count by 5s and then by 1s. It's the same thing as when we do change and we're looking at the cents and we have 3 coins that we're using and we have to come up with 3 different coins for that amount of money. It's the same thing. We're learning how to count by 5s plus 1s. Okay? So thank you so much for being here. This was a super easy lesson. I miss you guys so much. Let's do a live class sometime next week where we can all see each other and say hello. So thanks for being here. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Ciao.